Welcome to the Music Monday Halloween Special. Today, I went to Knox Farm State Park, the home of the Borderland Festival, and spoke with Songbirds, Western New York's finest Fleetwood Mac cover band.
Hi, I'm Julia.
I'm Marissa.
My name's Christian.
I'm Dave.
My name is Jeffrey, and we are Songbirds, Western New York's finest Fleetwood Mac tribute band, and also just general covers and party songs. Well, it all started when my mother signed me up for piano lessons prior to kindergarten, and it turns out I was pretty good at piano. I've been playing ever since, and I've always loved music. And I currently teach music in Leroy, New York, so I'm not sure what everyone else's background is, so I'm excited to hear Dave.
Oh man. Well, there was a garage at my grandparents that had a drum set in it, and what did we call it? I was in like the Bingo Bango Bongo band. That was like my start to drums, and I was horrible, but I kept playing and it got better, and yeah, that was me.
I was a freshman in college, or not college, no. That would be, no.
I was going to say.
High school, freshman in high school. And I heard Boston's first album for the first time, and then I started growing my hair out. And then I was like, my dad plays guitar, I bet you I could do it. And I did. And here I am.
I guess I started music in preschool when I had a solo in the school Christmas play, I guess. And then I was in the church choir after that, but eventually I did do all the music things in high school, band, chorus, orchestra, all the exciting groups. And then I went to SUNY Fredonia for 2 years for voice performance, and it's kind of just been a love of mine all along.
Yeah, I have a similar story except for the official education in it. I started singing when I was a kid. My sister's voice sung, my mom sings, my grandparents sing. My dad sings, not well, but it's fun. Hi, Dad. Yeah, in chorus and choirs growing up, I was a percussionist in band and just kind of started playing, and then we started sprinkling throughout. We started joining some bands together starting in high school.
So as a guitar player, when I was in high school and I was learning playing guitar and all that stuff, I was never really into writing my own stuff. I always wanted to be another guitar player. Like, I wanted to be Ace Frehley. I wanted to be Jimmy Page. And when I started listening to Fleetwood Mac, it was, as a matter of fact, my first exposure to Fleetwood Mac was the album The Dance, which I know was Dave's also his first exposure to Fleetwood Mac. And it was great because it was like, oh my gosh, I can actually play like somebody and actually sound like somewhat decent. And it turns out that my type of playing aligns really well with Lindsey Buckingham's, and I just fell in love with his playing, and then through his playing I really developed an appreciation for Fleetwood Mac, and I would definitely go as far as say they're my favorite band.
Yeah, so we're back at my grandparents', but this time not in the garage. We're hanging out in the living room because our favorite thing to do back in the day was like watch concert DVDs. Like, we used to spend like hours watching concert DVDs, and as Christian mentioned, The Dance, the live DVD, was like one of our favorites. We used to play it all the time. So I was probably like, I don't know, 10 years old at the time. So it just had a pretty, that was the one we watched the most together. And so it just always stuck with me. And then, yeah.
It also works out really well that like all our primary instruments kind of map to everyone in Fleetwood Mac, so that works out well too.
Except
for you.
And Jeff is so talented that he just super easily went from piano and now is our bass player and absolutely kills it.
Thank you.
I used to hear Fleetwood Mac on the radio listening with my parents. And then one day about a year ago, Jeff said, we're starting a Fleetwood Mac cover band. Would you like to be our Stevie? And I said, oh my God, yeah. That's pretty much it for me. I mean, they're great. I never had like a personal connection, but they're great.
Well, we're talking about random questions on Facebook being asked to us. I made a Facebook post about a year and a month ago, and I said, if anybody wants to start a Fleetwood Mac cover band, I'll be your Lindsay. And then a month later, Dave messages me, hey, you want to be Lindsay? And I was like, yes. Yes, right, yeah. I think there's been a joke like going on that we were like teasing it.
We've probably flirted with this idea for like a year before it even happened. So like it's kind of been like tossed around in our heads for a long time. So
yeah, all the pieces came together. all the pieces came together. Julia moved back from the West Coast. Marissa moved back from wherever she was hanging out. And we were finally able to start this after joking about it for so long.
And here we are.
Here we are.
There's so many that like just give you chills when you get to the really, really good parts. Oh, on bass, I'm going to say You Make Love and Fun. Yes, classic.
I wasn't ready to make a decision, but it's probably going to be Rhiannon. That's a lot of fun to play on drums.
My favorite song to play, and also my favorite Fleetwood Mac song, is Never Going Back Again, because it's Lindsay's finest work.
I think my favorite when we do it is Rhiannon, because the way we do it, we just gel so well together. It's definitely got great energy.
And for me, it's the chain. That's just like every single part in that song just has its own entrance, and when it comes in, it's like, oh my God. And then another one comes in, and it's like, oh my God.
You should tell the story of the first time we all played the chain
The
together.
first time, well, we got together for the first time to practice, and we had all been practicing separately. Christian had been practicing for like his entire life, but we all practiced separately, and we're like, okay, so I guess we should let's start with the chain. And so just to like see if we had it. And so it starts off with it, and it's like really cool and perfect, and Dave's got his like and the cymbals and everything. And we hit the listen to the wind blow, watch the sunrise. I started screaming. I kind of blacked out. I don't really remember what anyone else did, but we stopped.
Yeah, we just I just straight up stopped. We sang Listen to the Wind Blow, and we heard our three harmonies. Marissa, Julia, and I do our harmonies the first time, and I cut the band off, and I just made everybody sit and appreciate for a second what we just did. And then we ran the song, and it was great.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Okay, yes.
The entire city of Kenmore.
The entire city of Kenmore, village of Kenmore. No, we started out this summer really strong with a bunch of different Porch Fests. So we did South Buffalo Porch Fest, Elmwood Porch Fest, Kenmore Porch Fest. Is that all, or was there one more? Either way, we had a ton of Porch Fests, and then Kenmore brought us in to discover Kenmore. We've been having such a good time, and then we just have to give a shout out to Sherry and her Garage Mahal, which was our inaugural show. But yeah, we've been having such a great time playing outdoor venues and just playing for free crowds that want to come in and listen to some good music. We're kind of heading into our practice mode in the coming months. If anyone is doing any upcoming fall outdoor venues that they wanna or events that they wanna feature us in, we are really good at the whole spooky vibe.
I would be remiss if I did not mention that I would love to play with Billy Joel or Elton John or Ben Folds, any of the great rock piano players. They're my biggest inspiration for my writing, my performing, and man, can't beat them. Dave, you got it?
Genesis circa 1975.
Yeah, the OG. The OG.
Peter Gabriel Genesis.
Yeah. I'd love to play with Fleet Foxes. That would be definitely one of them. Fleetwood Foxes, and or the band Whitney. Those are the two acts that I would love to, or getting to play with Iron and Wine. Those would be my three. Those would be my three for sure.
Spanish Inquisition style. Yeah, I would love to play with Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Just like slide in, Who Needs Young, get in that fourth harmony. That would be my dream.
Cool. It's Neil Young Erasure.
Queen.
They're still touring.
I know. They're still alive.
Yeah, technically still alive.
You can be Freddie Mercury.
Yes, you can.
You mean it?
Shout out Dan and Christina.
Yeah, Uncovered.
Uncovered.
Haven't played with them, but they're cool.
Yeah, we like Uncovered. They're just Uncovered?
Yes.
Yes, they're friends of ours, but we want to get on the same bill sometime.
Yes. Go check out Uncovered.
Oh, actually.
Oh, cool.
And any other local bands that are looking for openers or partners in a show and looking for a cover band to rock with. Fleetwood Mac, etc. At Songbirds WNY.
Yeah, not to be confused with just Songbirds, because
You're going to make me say the thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Songbirds on Twitter is the Twitter a cappella group who sings.
I thought it was the Audubon Society.
No, it's not. And that's the thing. We thought it was the
Oh, I
Audubon
thought it was the
Society,
Audubon
but
Society.
it's not.
Isn't it a Final Fantasy 14 page?
That too. Yeah, there's Final Fantasy 14. A lot of Songbirds on Twitter, so make sure to add that WNY. Shout out to the people who've been coming through this summer. It's been a really great kickoff year for us, and it's really exciting to see where this is going to go.
That was Songbirds. As always, I'll have more information and links down below if you'd like to learn more about the band. And for Music Monday, I'm Adam Duke, News 4.
You guys have anything else?
I can't think of anything else.
You good?
I'm good.
Go Bills.
Go Bills. Dang it, Jeff! Josh Allen is our hero. And I'm sure most of Buffalo's.
That's fair.
Go Bills.